All right, on this now, we are joined via Zoom by mining analyst Peter Major to weigh in on the dangers of illegal miners in communities. As follows the gas leak in Boksburg that has claimed dozens of lives and is suspected to have been used for illegal mining activities. A very good afternoon to you, Mr. Major. Of course, this is another devastating, tragedy that has affected many communities. One of the youngest victims is a child of 1 year old and another of 11 years old. And of course, out of the 17 that have passed on, we know that 11, are still in hospital in critical condition. The community is now calling for the army to be deployed to, address the problems and the issues with illegal mining. What is your comment on just latest tragedy and also what the community is calling for?
Look, thanks for having me on. I don't know really where to start here because this illegal mining has been a problem now for decades. And I don't think government has a plan that would work. I don't think government realizes when they tried to tell everyone that anybody could get in mining, that they were going to make it more democratic. They didn't realize what they were saying. Mining has never been a small man's game. And that's why it's illegal. It's illegal because you have to apply so much safety, so much technology, so much proper management over mining because it's a very expensive activity. It involves chemicals, it involves machines, poison gases, dangerous conditions. Mining has always been a big man's game, just like launching rockets in space. It's a big man's game. And so government hasn't been genuine at all with the people when they say, we're going to make mining available to anyone. Well, unfortunately, by making mining available to anyone, you end up having the most dangerous conditions imaginable and danger from many ways because Zamas are illegal miners and they know how to mine. This country had 550,000 men just on its gold mines 30 years ago. But by government changing these policies, they're changing them for the bad, not for the good, for the majority of South Africa. And government has not admitted that. They keep talking about small mining, how they're trying to make it easier for small miners to do what normally big, large companies battle to do safely and efficiently.
And I mean, there's also the question, of course, the loss of life is tragic, but there's also the concern for infrastructure damage. I mean, we've seen this in the past, especially if you think west of Gauteng, where roads have been damaged, by this illegal bombing of these mines.
You're so right. Across the board, mining does illegal damage to infrastructure, and it does illegal damage to the people that are involved in it if it's not done correctly. Can you imagine if government went around saying, we're going to open the door for small-scale chemical processing plants, and we want to allow the average citizen to have a chance at chemical processing or at steel making. Before you know it, people that are underfunded, under-knowledgeable, under-managed are going to be dealing with these dangerous processes. And mining was a great industry. It is a great industry for countries that do it right. And look at Australia, Canada, the United States. It brings in so much wealth, but it's done correctly and government monitors it and everybody has to play by the rule of law. And that's not happening in South Africa. There is no rule of law here. We're turning into anarchy and having policies just opening the door to anyone in dangerous, expensive industries is catastrophic, as we've seen here.